Hello. Today I'm kind of going back to, I guess, the beginning of how I used to stream, which is turn stream on, immediately start grinding. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for, so I guess might as well make good use of the time. And who knows, maybe things work out well and I manage to get another rank. I guess at the very least I'm going first on first match and this hand is so garbage. Like, probably want to use the Sinful Fusion to get an Omni, because I don't have any other way of dodging a hand trap. Like, if they have, even just Maxi punishes me here. This one can add Azamin LZ. But it's so awkward because the emblem out. Well, okay, this works. It works, but I don't protect myself from hand traps, or I can do Centurion line and protect myself from one hand trap. Literally just one. I'm taking so long on a decision that I shouldn't take long. I'll be greedy. Why not? Like Giga greedy. I guess even if he negates this, I still get to do one push. It's not nearly as bad as I was making it out to be. Yeah, that's okay. I'm basically trading 1 for 1 regardless. Synchro Cup. No, it's actually ranking. How are you, Jimbe? Oh wait, how have you used this? Can I somehow fix it? Not really. Oh god. I forgot I used that one card.
I'm for Goriangorioscent, デインドン、デインドン、デインドン。近い間の感覚もジュルへのハッキング接続を実行し、仮面はその君が見入ってる系にこうして、ハートシャー、ハーツ、ブ、無理開始後接続、開始する。
Okay, I realized I did something wrong. I can make Auxil or Vegati. I guess Vegati is still okay. Can make Baron. No, I cannot make Baron. But I could have done Auxil Blazer or Double Blazer if I didn't ruin it. I kind of forgot I used this card to start the combo. Now my interaction is like the trap card and whatever I make out of this, which is probably Vegati. And I can't make Vegati. Holy fuck. Fuck this deck. I actually literally could not stop that. Because in order to use this, I need... Like, I can only summon this on main phase. So I literally could not avoid that unless I make a Omni negate. No emotions on that, on the healing? What kind of emotion was it supposed to have? Did they beat you out of that phase? The deck feels cursed for me this season. Like, when I try to play tier, I get coin flips like 5 wins and 15 losses. And then every single opponent has 1 or 2 maxi. It just feels like a cursed deck for me on this season. But I see other people still having success with it against Ryze and Mavis. And I was beating Mavis with it on the previous season, but this one just feels cursed for the deck.
Guang sent. Commander, could you? Haha, exactly. Come to my room tonight and give me secretary tutoring. Don't worry, I'll turn down the air conditioning this time and get myself ready. I promise you'll be satisfied.
Wait, what's the problem with the air conditioning? I probably do want to bounce that too. I guess it depends on how many interactions I actually want to do. One day I need to show you some other lane ships. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with other lane ships. And you literally were showing me on the other day on Discord. I might bounce to a drive just to deny the search. Probably worth it. I don't think you can OTK through one of the monsters, like literally just one. I can try to dodge it, but I guess it reduces one material. It's worth it. The GP quote was from Alsace and this one is from Mogador. I see. It actually sounded so much like T-Dog voice line from Gershwin 1. I guess asking for the commander to come to their home is a common theme. I think I'm supposed to do Atri here. It's unfortunate that I'm not actually going to be synchro summoning with her. And there's a risk that I walk myself into something I cannot do. I think I'd rather not even do this, unfortunately. The wolf quote, is that like when you hit maximum affection? Yeah, is that the ring? Because that's literally the same name they used in Girls Front 1. Yeah, you need the ring. I have given my free-to-play ring to Albacore. And I never spent money in the game, never got an opportunity for another ring for free, I guess. Didn't play much. New one today? Nice, nice. Who are you giving it to? saving. Again, of course, I don't have a lot of boats. I would probably, like, considering the ones I do have and like, I would probably give it to Bremerton. I want a girl from every faction, Mr. Worldwide. I literally have to top deck something, some extension. I guess I'm making Baron, and that's it. Well, I'm not making it because of the fucking detonator. I also kind of forgot this. Oh, that's so fucking nasty that he gets the special summon effect. Yeah, probably cannot do anything from here. Do you usually drink? I drink pretty often, but very little. Like 1 beer a day, and that's more than enough. Exclamation mark armpit, not yet, not yet. Okay, cat walking on my keyboard, hopefully nothing bad happened. Oh, they have a trap card that is a Diddy Crow. I had no idea about that. 6 oats. Can I show my oats in Guard's front one? Oh, in order to do that, I need to shut down the VPN, so it's way too annoying. I'm not going to get a search, right? Only on Synchro Summon, that's very painful. She's still a spellcaster. Maybe they... Well, it's not going to work because Detonator XD. It does only have 1 stack. I don't know if they can increase the materials, but they might blow up the wrong card. I don't want them to blow up LZ Azamina. Okay, he knows. Alright, I'm not getting anywhere on this match. You can show next time you play it. True, true, true. Eventually I will, because there's a new Tidal like release just today. Arthur already got it and posted on the Gamba channel. Now I have a French pirate, American, German, Russian, no Japanese yet. That's kinda incredible. Why is my internet thing saying I have no internet? Like, where we have internet? You goober, I am a goober. How are you, Canadian? Oh, you do have JP too. You need a bovine next. That's what you have to do. I've been wanting to make machine pendulum using Dynamist's engine. Any suggestions? I have very little knowledge about the pendulum in general or Dynamist either. Like, the only pendulum archetype I play is Valmonic, and it uses very little generic pendulum stuff. Why am I not drawing hand traps like at all? The pen swap. I have a very nice Royal 12 card that is pen swap. Good morning, Reimu. I have Beyond the Pendulum. It was one of my earliest Royal cards. And I never used it. I just haven't been attracted to a Pendulum archetype that wants it. One royal pen from the birthday. Which one? Was it beyond the pen one? That's the one I got. I think it was from birthday too. New pen Konami is cooking is an actual pen. The flip monsters? With Taiwan we have one normal summon. I'm not breaking on such a thing. Our skills are 0. How does this deck even get past Saint Azamina? What's their answer to this? I wonder. Pop the shit out of it. They cannot target Saint. Opponent cannot target cards in their field, graveyard, or banishment, or discard on the field. Baguska. Baguska does not negate this effect, I think. Baguska negates activated effects. I want his own defense anyway. But I'm missing one sinful spoil. I might not get it. There's Azamina was that here for that, but I might just not get it. Like he's going to negate one monster effect. Yeah, most likely they won't. I can see them not expecting it, but they still most likely won't let me. Like special Diabell gets popped. Normal Primera gets popped. I mean, in theory I can normal Primera without her getting popped, but it's kind of a waste. Also, depends on them not having the backhoe to do it. Also, I still don't get past the negates. Well, I guess let's just try. The Primera is the tuner, I kinda need her, so like really bad. Maybe he doesn't pop this. He probably will as soon as I normal Primera, even without using the effect. Okay, are you ready to witness? Normal summon Primera, no effect. I could have actually just used the fusion. Okay, cooking. Throwing away the emblem a lot is kind of an awful decision too, but I'm doing some experiment. I chained wrong. Well, it doesn't matter because he can negate with cross anyway. Luna. Let me see if I can find a picture of what my cat is trying to do. Are you guys ready for the desk review? Where the fuck is it? Oh right, the game. 1 second.
Amo Folga G1 sent. He is pulling his COC out.
No, I'm not. What? I'm trying to find an image I took of my cat. For some reason it's not showing on the computer. And Walkbird. He He can't negate this. Okay, he did not negate. That is pretty cool. I picked the wrong one, that's fine. It's fine, this is probably better, honestly. I could have probably figured out a way to use this on Fuse. But I'm curious if this deck can actually beat Saint Azumina. I think there is a chance they cannot. Oh my god, he's going to pop this shit. I forgot about this detail. Okay, he's an idiot. What? Okay, he can still do it. Wait, he's a knockoff idiot. All he had to do was pop the one in the middle, he popped everything but that one. Wings of Light, I don't even remember what that does, to be honest. Saint Azumina. Saint Boat. I don't think he can pop this, like actually. Maybe he can. I still have used this return Azumina Alzat. It's fine. Abwajm, that's even better. I kind of prefer having this card in my extra than on the field, I think. I believe that actually helps me in a very weird way. I think I use this because I don't want him to banish my cards. Both of these cards are too important. Search Supreme King Pen, or if you have Supreme King Monster, special summons. Okay, can you break the amazing board of one Saint Azumina? I guess Lutz can do it. Typhoon also does it. That one does it. Okay, he can destroy one Saint. I'll wait to see a starter. If he has a starter, then I scoop. It doesn't. Draw one. I mean, just the fact that he has the monster negate and I'm kinda out of cards. I guess I can also draw one. I can recover one tuner. No, I cannot. No fish. Yes, fish. Oh, he can search just by detaching from there. Okay, then that works as a starter. Thank you so much for the follow, Jalen. Wait, that's not a follow, that's a hate. Thank you for the hate. How was stream? What did you play? Welcome in. Also, here's the image I was talking about. This is my current mouse pad. Yuki played Yu-Gi-Oh! You played pick, or is the image pick? I basically still haven't been able to start a White Forest combo. Honestly, quite impressive. What am I even doing here? Am I going to have to do Saint Pass during me going first? Probably better to just hold on to the Nibiru, try to stop his turn with that. I just feel like it's kind of unlikely because Mavis exists. This could very well be Mavis. Hello, Pushy. How are you? Actually, very nice emote. I do like the glasses. Do you have the glasses on your actual like model, PNG, whatever you want to call it? You also played Marvel Rivals on stream, even worse. Guess I could also stack the Azumina Z. Let's see if nah, the Ash and Nibiru are never going to work. Whatever. Like what else does the above search? Nothing really useful without an actual starter. Hand is literally our extension and no starter. God, I wish I was playing Snake Eye and this was the starter. Alright, I'll play this insane board. Surely one Nibiru is enough to survive. Always. Don't think I look good in glasses. I think you look very good on that emote, at the very least. So I can imagine it translating well to the actual model, like there's no difference. Don't wanna look like a nerd. Oh yeah, Nibiru is surely beating that. Especially when I had Quick Ash Blossom. Okay, Nibiru literally does nothing at this point. If he added the field spell, probably means he has the Kaiman. Okay. I guess I bricked so much I survived Tempai. You wanna look pretty, but glasses look very good. That's also not the starter. What the fuck is going on? Might as well, like the Nibiru isn't doing shit for me. Not on me or my model. I disagree. I believe they look very nice. Thank you for the work, Jaden, and enjoy your dinner, Abe. Why am I even dodging the Imperm? I don't have any target. Can draw one, I guess. Can't throw away the Z, but they're back in the deck. This gets me to the fusion. Fusion is okay. I probably do want to draw one though. And I guess I might also get fusion from Azumina LZ. If I draw like a White Forest starter or even Primero works. Read? Read what? What am I supposed to read? I'm honestly tempted to throw away the Diabellster. And then this gets me the proper Centurion combo. Blazers are very good into Tempai as well. Pin message. Shatterin does not show me pin message. Give me one moment. Sorry for the wait. I had an issue with my aircon. I see. I hope your aircon is fixed. Is it? Getting the fusion does not sound bad, honestly. I'm just concerned that this card is going to lock me. Oh, it only locks until the rest of the turn. I did not realize that. I don't need to use LZ now that I think about it. Okay, I'm wasting way too much time on a decision that shouldn't matter. I'm throwing away the Bowster. They can actually imperm now. Actually, interestingly enough, I went monsters with very low attack. Okay, that's... I'm never going to be able to TK. Not with when this spider is the only thing they have. Okay, do I want to actually bridge? Probably a good idea. I think it's possible to do it. How's the game going? They basically just started. I just realized I still have the normal summon. That's quite impressive. Okay, let's try to make this work. I don't know if it works, but I'll try to make it work. I have one Omni. I have Ash. Every time I come, it's always Senpai. Classic. I bricked and they brick too. I wonder if I should have gone for a Stellar. The Stellar would have been correct. That's very uncommon, but the Stellar would be correct here. Should I get another Omni? Perhaps. I mean, it's the same Omni, but I use it and then bounce it into Ilya Silva. Already used this one. Wait, okay, I can make Auxil. Asami versus Senpai is not bad. Oh. Oh my god, the timer is very bad though. Don't have normal, I already used this one. I can technically use... No, that's not invent. Actually, I think I threw away the phalanx. Wait, I still have Trudia? No, I don't. Why am I making the timer so short? Why do I make my life so hard? Wait, this might actually be little depending on what they have. I don't have time to think further than this. Oh my god, I can sell the attack. I can literally win, but I don't have time to do it. I can still bounce Diablo. I just don't have the time to do it. I picked the wrong card. That was supposed to be non-tuner. It still works. I mean, Tempai breaks crazy boards, but let's see. Maybe I should have fused with that. I could destroy the back hole and the spell. You can trigger field spells onto a other special summon. That is also true. I'm probably not fusing Diabell, not before I use her effect. Okay, I'm definitely negating that. I probably should make another negate, which I could do for free, but I don't have a field spell. Search Tempai. I could do it if I had the Zapper Shrimp, but I cut Zapper Shrimp for Primera Primus. Actually, could use the Diabell. No, I can't. I had to do on the previous chain. This one I negate. Shundra in hand? Does Shundra activate on summon or is it ignition? If it's ignition, I'm fine. Oh god, oh god. What's coming out of that? I should have made Tempai. Not Tempai, made the Blazer, the second one. Yeah, Raigeki is a possibility. It's going to be one of those matches I wish I had a Cypher. But I insist on playing Double Blazer. Double Blazer is big aura. Summon Primera into Blazer. I kinda just don't want to throw away the Diabell, but I'm going to have to do that. Honestly, take whatever you want. Draw 2 cards, not what I expected. Dora. Add on fire. I should have used Diabell there, I'm a fucking idiot. I had the chance to use Diabell there. Oh right, they're unaffected. True. Then I do need to summon Primera as soon as I can. There's no reason for her to be there. Is this like All Fire Dragons? Yeah, All Fire Dragons, how busted. Okay, I could pop the field spell. One of them is going to be unaffected, but then I can use the Diabell, I guess. Okay, the timer is kinda messed up. Oh my god, summoning Primera also gets me LZ into hand, and then I won't have the proper materials for the fusion. This is very unfortunate. Synchro Cup, Synchro. I wish I did literally anything. They can't win? It depends on the last card, I guess. Whatever the last card in their hand is. Yeah, well, Mips, how are you? I cannot shout you out because when you look at my clock, it says 0. It's kind of a hook situation. Yeah, it's not Synchro Cup. But I'll be playing similar deck in Synchro Cup without... instead of Phasmina, it's more complete... more complete Centurion package. The destruction that you can get from here on has to target, right? So it cannot target the Saint. And they die to like one hit on the Saint. At least that's what I think, I'm not completely sure. Okay, that might not work how he expects. Okay, attack declaration. Empire Planet. Maybe they just didn't have a way to go on and chose to go away in glory. Thank you for shouting out, Mips. Finally getting a hand that makes sense for my turn order. I still don't have a White Forest starter, that's the craziest thing. Tomorrow I'll hope for Shiki Summer, good luck. Boy Undead. I don't feel like listening to the actual battle themes of this game. Boss battle, boss battle, ending theme. You end up with Strim Miku. I just started yesterday. I have friends that played. And as far as first person shooter, or I guess it's third person, I don't know.
4G Gawang sent. The commission team is back with a boatload of booty. They're waiting for you to divvy it up, so get going.
As far as shooters go, Strim is one that interests me a lot more than any other. I'm still not sure if I want to try it though. This is like demotivate him from summoning 5 times. Because Branded can still go straight into Albion and make some nasty stuff with Albion. CTS says your name very weird. Not just CTS, even when I... imagine that I'm in a raid to a streamer I've never seen before. I talk in chat, they read my name and they read it in a very weird way. Like, I think they get confused because there's no... there's nothing to make it clear that the QT is supposed to be read like that. They just think it's one word, the whole thing. My name isn't normal. Oh, okay, you were talking about him. Your name is definitely not normal.
Mikurat sent. Aimel 4 Gigi Angie said.
Well, I think the meaning is very obvious, just not to robots. My internet was just back then, classic Portuguese ISP. I think my current router is the only router in my entire life that lasted like more than 5 years. That is one starter, it's just a very greedy starter that's probably not going to work out for me. But Undead Lost. I don't even have fiber and I'm streaming through Wi-Fi somehow. Gee, I wonder why sometimes I have some connection issues. Evet bă. Kaut bă. Whipping down. I guess that does skip my turn and makes the woes worthless. I don't know, it doesn't feel common, but every time I see it, it's very devastating. And the week to do won't put the fiber. A fire happened, and next week we had every type of fiber on the area. Incredible. How is the fire related to everything else? Is it just a coincidence? Even this card wouldn't save me on the previous turn after the flip down. Oh my god, I hate this card. That's not going to work, dude. Can we appreciate this for a moment? Because it might just work. Well, I guess I have another count by if he tries to summon it. DDD jump scare, yeah. If only you were playing DDD, I don't think I will ever be playing that archetype. That archetype really does not attract me in the slightest. And like the team is kinda cool, but the gameplay just does not look like my thing. Trash branded player because they're on floodgates. Give it a shame of we branded players. It's funny because that's also the only reason I never even tried to play this kind of floodgate in branded. It's kinda just I feel like it's too dirty and not effective enough to play that cringe. It's really just a social construct that is preventing me from trying that. And I guess the idea that it's not that amazing, not that consistent. Oh no. Oh no. That is little and that dodged the
Amo
Nibiru.
Guang sent. Everything about Brain Dead makes my blood boil. I
guess
hate
I was
it.
supposed
I
to
despise
summon
everything about it. The names of the cards, the effects, the game plan, the
It's Final
deck
Fantasy
cards, the deck lists, the gameplay. It's annoying. It
It is
shouldn't
very
work,
annoying.
but
Nah,
it
I love
always
Branded.
draws the nuts. And Branded
Honestly,
wins,
what if I
like
play
it
some
has some
Branded?
luck
How bad can
hard-coded
it be?
in. Albaz needs a ban. Albaz isn't even an archetype. Nobody would miss it. It's a piss easy to play deck for low-skill gamers who brafu and make a big board with infinite grind game without thinking.
And by branded I mean the armaments. I don't think there's anything new I would want here. Maybe take out the super power Advancia. I could imagine at the very least one Advancia being good. I literally just start once and call it a day. If you're free later, we can duel maybe on Discord if you don't want to. Probably. Wait. Might not be able, but we'll figure it out. I guess it also depends on the time. I'll probably be available even if just for 15 minutes during when she stream. Ash Blossom Maxi, kinda crazy. Doro Mouse. What did I just say about probably adding Vancia being good? A bit Mavis with my new deck. Awesome, awesome. No response to Maxi. Okay, so do I just win? Or like, at least I know that it's going to be probably winnable. I might not win. They don't even know that I'm unbranded yet. Which is kinda not that amazing because normally I want to go... Nah, never mind. Normally I do want to go through tier first. Maybe TTT, I called it. You did. Either you called it or you made it materialize in opponent hand. In phase. Okay, I need like one tier card, like literally any tier card. Or a foolish body. Isn't this shit at one? It is at one. Wait, it should have been sending, I should have gone Griff first. This is still fine, I guess. Actually, I think I send Hainu. It's one push regardless. It doesn't make much of a difference, as far as I understand. Very basically, let's say I do like this game a lot. Final Fantasy 2 is very... it's kind of overlooked. But the game was also made a lot less grindy on each version. So like the SNES version is extremely grindy, then PlayStation 1 is still very grindy, but a little less grindy. And then I think they made it for Game Boy Advance, it's a lot less grindy. I played Final Fantasy 1 PSP, I believe that's like about as grindy as Game Boy Advance. Which is... they made the game good enough for sane people. You had to grind way too much before. I think the PSP version also has the bonus in game. Like at some point they made a whole new dungeon at the end. If I remember correctly on this deck, I don't even want to play 4 bodies. So like I don't even want the Rhino Heart here. Wait, I'm an idiot. I don't have tier cash on rotation. If I don't hit a tier name here, I'm so fucked. That is not a tier name, but that is a branded fusion, which can send a tier name. Still not playing it optimal at all. Like I tried super hard. Do I have to banish fucking Kit Kavus here? Might as well make Verti, I guess, at this point. Because I don't have a Dark in the Graveyard. I have to make Verti. This is like so scuffed. Make Verti, discard Ash Blossom. Wait. Why can't I use this? Okay, what am I missing here? Why discard for the Lobelian, the fusion? Oh, okay. I realized why I can't use this. Okay, it's been a while since I played Brandon. Honestly, Super Povi doesn't even sound awful. At least I get rid of the Dora mouse, but I guess Branded Fusion does it too. I don't think to... I want to take the other Branded Fusion out of the deck. Maybe I want to. Actually, Povi is kinda awful. I think at the end of the day, just Kit Kawu's pass with Scream was the better play. You know what? The Dash Possum is going to solo. It's branded after all. Sure, with that back row does nothing and they don't have Golden Sword Soul in hand. Okay, they have a card that kind of murders tier. Alright, I think I've done misplays enough to shame scoop from this one. Both. Hey, Branded is a complicated deck, it's been a while. Surely next match I'm going to do better. Think emoji. I think the problem is the opposite, I'm not thinking. Or I'm thinking in TCG plays, RNG boost. I mean, the situation was rough, but it was more about making mistakes than RNG. I started making a mistake with Kit, and then I made the mistake with Vert. I made it like on the previous stream, I did it on the spot. Imagine if there was an archetype that its main gimmick is that they can't be targeted. And then me being playing Ignorant X. There's probably an archetype like that. If there isn't, there are archetypes I guess that can get very easily to my dragon, that's kind of the whole thing. The effects suck. Yeah, I'm imagining there might be actually something like that, or that most of their monsters cannot be targeted. Or maybe their boss makes everything untargetable. I can really imagine something like that. How is branded into Raizu? What's the goal? What are the plays that are good into this? I guess they might struggle getting past Titanic Quad if they don't have backhoe. There is Mage Spectre. I see. Was it Maiden that provides the protection? Until they ban at Spellcaster Field. Oh. A Spellcaster Village? I take credit on tier being the card that the deck that got it banned in Master Duel. Like the last relevant deck that played it was the White Forest tier pile from Metakuzu on Duelist Cup. Like he got top laner using tier armaments, White Forest, Horus, Spellcaster Village. And then it was banned like right after. Then they had Rainbow Bridge to search Spellcaster Village. Add one Fire Thunder. Negate. What? I guess you can do that. I guess that shouldn't box your thing. But yeah, back to the topic of Final Fantasy II. The Groot system is extremely unique. Like, possibly one of the most creative RPGs. Because like you, for example, imagine you want to increase the health of your character, you need to literally go to low health in combat. Then if you want to increase your mana or MP, because it's Final Fantasy, you have to go to very low MP in combat. You want to increase the level of the spell, you have to spam the fuck out of it. Things like that. And then every character has complete freedom in how you build it. And Final Fantasy 1 also has kind of interesting system with the spells. Because it's a direct copy from Dungeons and Dragons. You have like different levels of spells, and then each level you have a limited daily number of uses. I remember the main character name as Firion. Yep, the main character in Final Fantasy 2 is Firion. Then the other ones are Maria, Gus, and Veon. Even though Veon only joins the party like very close to the end of the game. The fourth character in Final Fantasy 2 is kinda... you keep changing around. Like, there's a definitive fourth protagonist that joins you at the end, but you go through like, I don't know, 6 different fourth character of the group. Crying emoji, crying emoji. Why are you crying? What happened? Now I want to play this video. I think I only played this video once, and I will probably enjoy it a lot if I had the chance to play it more. Correct neither, that's what's showing. TOT. Brat detected. Okay, this is turn 1, and their backhoe is kinda impressive. I have like 1,000 hours on this video. That's pretty awesome. You are a white. So I can fuse that with Albion. But you can also just XD cross Hazel. Let's try to bait interaction with this, I guess. No, 3 trap cards kinda not what you want to see going second. But I guess I need this card material. I like how I get out of school before all my friends, but it's still a lot of work. Pain. Gonna be tired every day. Extreme pain. But hey, if you were to enjoy the routine and working, it's fine. It's definitely a positive for your wife enjoying work. Popping a tier cache, okay. That's strictly beneficial to me. I changed it wrong. Scream should have been second because there's a chance I mill Subiak. Well, it's fine, it's fine. I just don't search Subiak. I believe I have different traps. You can also graduate there with healing. Ah, he negates this, I see. Boranded opening. Okay, now I have to deal with the drove. What's the branded fusion wine under drove? Am I actually even adding anything? I don't think so. Ash Blossom. It's probably just standard wine, right? Although I guess I can send the tier name from here and kinda bridge. I'll have to do this one to send the tier name. I think that idea sounds very interesting. Obviously, putting Albion in the graveyard is very good. But I think I like the idea of sending a tier name. Then I kinda branch from there. So send a tier name and then make it Kavus. Yeah, this is okay. It's just okay, it's not amazing. Send like Havnis Shiren? I send Havnis, yeah. Then order here probably does not matter. I think I have to send the banishment, I don't see a way to use it. He still has the cross, so I only get one fusion. Actually, this was 100% correct to do. Now I still get one fusion vine basically. Never mind, I don't get one fusion vine. Oh god. I can super poly to warrant now. Oh my god. Okay, this is fucked up. Even if I super poly, he can still negate the fusion with Hazel Cross. That's so... such a problem I never faced before. I cannot use snow. I guess I can use snow and then return Havnis. Can I do that? No, I can't. If I do that, I don't get to me Jade. I can make Kit Cow still. That's such a roundabout way of doing things. Like, so weird. You know what? Let's do it. Let's figure it out. Oh my god, I need to punish so much. This might not have been correct. Yeah. Banishing way too much. Getting really creative, I guess. And he can still just negate the Wobel and this does nothing. Now he doesn't need to banish Havnis. This did literally nothing, I'm trolling. The cross passive was once per turn, he didn't use it yet as far as I understand. Used only the detonator. This isn't going to work because Havnis needs to be specifically on the graveyard. If he's anywhere else, the fusion is going to fizzle. Detonator, popping Wobelian probably does nothing. I couldn't attack with it either. Actually, the one thing that does is remove it as a body for Super Povi. Wait, I can Super Povi? What can I even Super Povi into? Huh? 2x is, that's I just need to hit the fusions, I guess. Not this for sure. What the fuck is the Super Povi? Oh, it's... You are right, okay, I see what it is. Same attribute, different types. I mean, I guess I get rid of the detonator. Sending Kit Kavus with his super power is like amazing. There's that. Maybe I should have held it. Oh god. Rest in peace, my cards. Detonator dispense grab. And now he negates. Yep. Alright, I throwed once again. I activate Pot of Greed and draw 3 cards, and then I activate Pot of Greed and draw 3 more cards. I might actually get to make negative progress on this stream, like the stream is not supposed to be very long. And this is the rank down match. His deck is pretty decent into 4 hours, so I guess there's that at least. Like, I don't mind going Burn that Fusion and giving him like 2 summons under 4 hours. Abwajm. Imagine drawing double Pot of Greed, you actually draw 3 cards. Isn't there like, I guess that's the equivalent of drawing 1 Pot of Greed and 1 Upstart? Yeah, Pot of Greed is 2. It's just kind of a meme to say that it draws 3 cards. Can I do an on-week redeem for 2 players? Sure. Redeem is there for people to do it. Normally I want to keep the bodies, keep Reinhardt on the field. But specifically on this deck I kinda prefer keeping the field queen. So that I actually have room to do branded plays. Okay. Yeah, I mean, my beloved. It's unfortunate that I've been, I guess, playing it very badly and also having weird RNG with it this month, but it is my favorite archetype. Okay, this is the one deck where almost every time going for this play, milling a lot, it's effective. It's almost always the right choice. Got a Hafnis. Got Suviek, got Sharon, that's GG. Metanalized Rhino. Like, it feels like even my mills and literally just my possibility of actually being able to do this is better than when I play the other tier decks I tried Decision. Now I have one Summon Negate, which is very unusual for Brandet to have. Normally they don't have that. I'm trying to see, is there any point in going for a Brandet's card? I don't think so. What I want to do is discard this Retribution. How the fuck do I do that? I don't remember very well how can I use Queb. Okay, I think I see what I'm supposed to do. I think I see the line. Can we agree that tier is a copium deck in 2025? I disagree. I was doing very well with it until the last month. Only this month I'm playing it very badly. I don't see the line anymore. Do I? I cannot banish this. Wait, I can. I can in a very strange way. I also have this, which I did not realize. It feels so bad to send a Retribution from hand like this. But it's what I'm supposed to do. I have too many cards on the field. What was I saying about having too many cards on the field? This probably still is enough. Wait, it's not enough. Why are we on the fucking field? Why the fuck do I have the Albion Shrouded on the field? I guess I can use Snow to make a home. I think tier just needs some creativity to play, and not play more deck building. Like, tier adapted so well to the Mavis format. I've said this a lot, and I also played these decks a lot on stream on the past month. This deck was amazing. Like, there's so many different lines. And this deck has evolved a little bit more. Now people use Snake Eyes to make Curious. Diabellstar and the original OSS are one card combo into making Curious. There was also this build which just tries to get information on the opponent deck and then mill either Draven Walkbird, Maxi, potentially Lancia into Mavis. Get it into hand with M7. Arthur replay spoils my new... Oh, wait. Okay, I'll watch the replay after this match. First replay Arthur and first replay Musashi. Okay, okay. Hold on, I'm going first. Arthur's speaking in third person. That's because it was actually Buki Doji talking there. Foolish but real. I have pretty decent hand into Maxi. Fuwawa does nothing. I mean, it does something if he also has a negate for whatever else I'm going to do next. Even then, even if he negates it, I can still end on Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade alone is kinda coping, but it's doable. No! I can pass on one Omni or one board negate. This one probably gives me better setup for the next turn. Wait, I can do that. I've spent my normal summon, I can only do one Omni. Do I just crime the Vulcanix? Is this something I should be returning to deck? I feel like it's a gamble. Like, it doesn't even matter where I interact, it literally only matters if he has extension or not. That being said, my knowledge of this deck is very limited. I know that normally you want to get rid of this one, which I can crime. Add one Fire King's Power Trap. So he adds the Island, which adds the Sanctuary. Then he already has way too much. He did spend normal summon, let's crime this. If I scream this? Okay, I do need a starter or a monster. If I get a monster, at least I can cope with Mirror Jade. Cartesia. If I had a tier card, wait, I can't even fuse. I don't have a dark or a white. So is this Mirror Jade and pass? Sure. Mirror Jade is okay, I guess. Mirror Jade and the negate. Very epic. Carried by the Abyss. Wait, it's not here to watch your replays? I only saw what the opponent was playing and I used to crash out against that deck. Wait, is this tier branded as well? You're actually playing good cards with branded in white and poly. Send tier cash, mill more, activate Shiren. Do we make Hulkalos? We don't. We go for graph based. I miss playing that guy. Shadow Fusion! Played both branded in red and white. Very cool. 60 card, 3 copies of King of the Swamp. This card, I feel like the player base behaved very weirdly with it. Because people occasionally played it, and then they limited to one and literally everyone dropped it. I don't get it. I was still playing it at 1. And then when they unlimited to 3, everyone started playing it again. I just don't get it. You don't need to play it at 3 to be good. This card is just good in general. I guess their logic is that they are occupying 3 main deck slots. Actually, 4 main deck slots for 1 extra deck card. Every extra deck card is very precious. They don't want to use 1 extra deck slot just to justify 1 card or 2 cards, I guess. Have Mirror Jade Graph Undergun. Holy shit. And Wind the Walk. Which one was the other one? Musashi? Yes. I think I watched this one on Push's stream. Okay, I'm changing music album. Hopefully this one isn't louder than I realize. Okay, that's very loud. We got gold in Marvel Rivals today. Congratulations. Yeah, if I remember correctly how this match played out, you removed one of their boss, like this one, and then it came back, and then your axis came back and ate it as material. Let me actually read this card. If this card is banished at special hit, then you can destroy cards your opponent controls up to the number of banished insects, inflict burn damage. Cannot be destroyed by card effect, so yeah, that's what you did. You banished it, and then you revived your level 6 Xyz, Crazy Beast, I think, and ate it. Probably my best game on stream. Nice to nice. Okay, I'm going to speed up his combo though. You cannot convince me to learn how to choke this deck and how the combo works. Honestly, same with Plant, except Plant Wing I might actually one day try to learn it to play it. My European genes are coming for me, I need to play Plant Wing. Okay, what do they actually end on? So there's this boss, we already had it. This is an equipment, but is it actually doing anything? I don't understand what this card is doing. Twice per turn, if a Battle Wasp is normal or special, you can target one of them. Add one Battle Wasp with less attack than that. Once per turn, you can target one insect monster you control with a level. You can treat it as a tuner. Is this all ignition effects? Like, what the fuck is this card doing here? Pop was half tower. Average Euro player be like, exactly. I would honestly go crazy if I got, I think she's weak too. Is it Rosovit? Like, she's so pretty. I would go crazy if I got her in Royal. I would definitely become a Plant player. Special 1 Goblin. Make Big Gabonga with the Quarter Spoiler. Together, in Royal. Make IP does nothing during our turn. Unless you use it as link material, I guess. You don't have to use the quick effect. Oh, you just did monk leather. I see, and honestly understandable. The deck looks so insanely complicated. You need to be kinda crazy to want to play it. It takes so long too, there's so many lines. Like, maybe not anymore now that the power level has been increased by Mavis and Raizu. But I feel like in previous formats, the other reason people didn't play Plant Link more is that it's complicated and takes too long. Because otherwise it can compete with the previous formats easily. Okay, they get to rebuild their board. What is our interaction? We have IP Masquerade. This is a quick effect. Detach 2 materials from a monster on the field. If you do, attach 1 target spell or trap. The monster control won't be destroyed. You can instead attach 1 from this one. And from the graveyard, once per duel, I believe. Yeah, once per duel, you can special summon it. And then attach 1 material. Okay, this one is the one that hits 1 card on the field after a material is detached. This one doesn't look like it does anything on their turn. And during the main phase, you can immediately after this resolves, exist 1 Xyz using only goblins. And if you control a goblin Xyz, you can target 1 effect on the field, detach 1 material, and if you do, negate that monster effect. Oh, it's only 1 effect per turn. I like that design. Touch, special 1. Then do we use the trap card to Xyz? I don't remember. Do we just go into Link 4? Link 4 would be pretty interesting. Maybe not so much anymore with... Okay, that's a Royal Bow. I didn't remember this part. Negate the Link 2. Use the Crazy Beast to protect from destruction. Touching 1 material. Effect of about discard the impermanence's cost. And then destroy 1 card on the field. You destroy the continuous. Okay, we are on the era of About Negate. We had MSC Negate, now we have About Negate. In phase. Remove 1 counter, special that tiny baby thing, wasp, whatever it is. Negate the Yamin, go into Viral Guy, banish your Guduz, and then banish the Viral Knight as well as the tiny monster. Here's the Toast per dual effect to be summoned with 1 material. Use the material in order to special summon that one from the graveyard and they scoop. Also, it's the guy. This was a really good game. And 2 cool archetypes that unfortunately you don't see much, like at the higher ratings. Which one did you request? Arthur 2nd. Mage Spectre looking juicy, only 2 Ultra cards on the archetype. Was the Majesty Maiden Ultra? Alright, it might not be Majesty Maiden, but it's the same character. I played very smart, big brain plays. We open with Bestial Rebellion, Fuawa. Fuawa would be like you literally don't care if you had Branded Fusion in hand, unfortunately you do not. I guess you can still do a lot, like you can go Kit Kawu's Melt and that's already very powerful if you're running the tier traps. And Brafu, we got Brafu, we didn't give him any draw for that matter. Okay, let's see your Branded Fusion line under wow, guess not, guess we're not doing that. Normally when I play this deck, I normally like doing most top tier stuff before trying to resolve Branded Fusion. Like, if they don't know that you are on Branded, they are so much more likely to throw Ash Blossom at random shit. Oh, they just said nothing. Did you have a target for banishment in the graveyard? Wait. Oh, you... it didn't let me see their hand. That's unfortunate. I hate that it doesn't show me their hand. We could check their deck list, let me see. Okay, first of all, I want to see if you are on the tier backhoe. 1, 2, no crime. 1 scrim. Alright, alright. That's actually, I believe, a lot more than usual for tier branded. Or for branded tier, not for the way I play it. Dragon of Pride, so I mean, it's royal, you have to use it. Must be special summoned while opening has 25 or more in the graveyard. Excuse me? You know what? But no target for punishment because Alvin was not summoned correctly. I see. $43 for consistency. I mean, if you're running bricks, I think it's kind of justifiable to go with over. There's a lot of decks that do that. Like, if you want to keep your branded list short, you still want to go with over 40. And ironically, 43 or like 48, something like that for consistency. I have to do it on White Forest Centurion too. And then you keep a decent ratio of hand traps, things like that. Going second again, buh. Hello. This is probably last match. I'm glad they didn't finish me yet, and I'm glad that their deck actually... Like, Super Power is actually usable. I don't know how usable, but it's going to be usable. It's going to send Trivikarma. Unfortunately, Trivikarma... Okay, it kinda gets me a play, because I have deployment. I'm kinda seeing the line. It might not work, but I'm kinda seeing the place. I could also go deployment for Albas. Welcome back, thank you, thank you. Stealth Kragan. Does that actually do something? Like, considering I have super poly? It's not going to be destroyed. Unless it destroys itself right here. It can't. That's not how the card works. Shark Drake. Into Shark Drake Vice. But I guess that's very it's unique. Definitely not a deck you can expect to see even once a week in the current format. It does look like it creates a very powerful combo when unchecked. I wonder why these like sharks aren't more popular. I feel like if we consider the power level of other Rogue decks, this is completely fine. And you'd expect to see more of it. Okay, what do I actually want to remove from the field? It has to be Stealth Kragan for a start. Rhino Heart. Okay, I'm not using Fusion Deployment for Rhino then. Of course you won't have it. Why did I expect any different? I probably want to remove this one, right? Even though this card is so annoying, I need to remove the Kragan. Kragan kind of fucks me very badly. Aqua, Sea Serpent. This one has to target. Can I get sneaky with Madragon? I might be able to. Yeah, this one has to target. That's unfortunate because I want to remove this one. I want to remove this one on the Kragan. It's not possible with that guy. I should have gone Fusion Deployment and then Super Poly, I think. I have to act faster. Okay, I have one negate and that's it. I'll soon get out pain in the balls. Aplasm, so I can now resolve Brandon. This is what I mean. You want to do your tier shit first and they're going to be willing to throw Ash Blossom at random shit. I would actually like a Fusion Deployment for Cartesia, which is not possible. So Alva's kinda not great. Okay, I can do Cartesia still. It feels so weird, but I think it's correct. This was not correct, honestly. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, I also forgot I was under Maxi. That's the bigger problem. Why do I... Okay, when Maxi is on the equation, it's just pain in the balls. Resolved grass smooth combate Reino Ravni strategy retribution option scooped. Very understandable. Actually, it's only one pop. He's popping the 0 attack card. Well done. It's only one because I dodged it with Cartesia, that's all. Top deck Albion. Can I do anything out of that? I might be able to. So I can still fuse with tier. No, I need that for the discard. Wait, it also draws me a card. This card is so insane. So ridiculous. I know today Arthur is broken. What happened? It's kind of funny that I can go Albin. Albin, I think, gives me little. This is like, perhaps not that good. If they have Nibiru, I'm pretty fucked. But they also have to Nibiru here. I thought I could make me Hodged out of that. I guess I have no Alvas available. I can kinda gamble further. Potentially hit another Kit Kavus. Where the fuck is my Alvas? What did I do to it? Did I just shuffle it back accidentally? Am I trying to do TCG vines that don't work? Is this like little ever? I don't think so. I also have to keep in mind I have one retribution, which gets me nothing. What about if I go for this one does not work? Alright, I have done enough misplays, let's keep going. Let's do a play that I don't have to think about. Now there's an Alvas in the graveyard. G6 after boss so they can't interact. Ah. Frankly, I don't even know what I want to mill here. Okay, this is definitely a good mill. Nothing that the Meta Noise can hide, unfortunately. This one can get opening. Opening might win. Wait, I literally don't have enough damage. All of my guys are too small. Really? Is that what I'm going to die to? Why are my guys small? Because of this one. Okay. So I just need to target it. Wait, this clears. I see the line now. Watch this. This is going to be so massive. This is going to be the most massive play ever. Like, this play is going to tie everything together. Undead opening. Send Sharon for costs. This should have been Quem. Quem would make everything even better. I'll go full cows. Vancia? Do I care about Vancia? I don't think so. I think I literally do not care about Vancia. I care more about the timer than anything else at this point. I also care about having these cards full. I need one empty slot. I'm dragging my mouse as fast as I can. Go. Like, that branded opening tied everything together in such an amazing way. I do miss this deck. I was trying to make some weird line where I go to Vobeavin to send a tier name and then from there bridge into basically both branded and tier lines at the same time. I misplayed because I made Albion and I made Albion with Albas that Vobeavin shuffles back. I was supposed to go into Mihor Jade and banished, not banished, return this to the extra. But I managed to get access to the branded opening at the end and Sharon, so everything tied together. Let's play this in the toy box. I've played this in Master Duel Dojo tournament once, and I got completely sacked. I lost to the timer. I played into Memento. I mean, I played other matches. I got into the quarterfinal or semi-final. Yeah, semi-final. Semi-final was against Memento. They went first. I took way too long watching their combo, even though there was no chance. Because I just forgot that there was a time for the rounds. Very similar to TCG previous roves, I guess. So I lost way too much time on their going first combo. They also made Paradise on that match. If I remember correctly, okay, there was a match where they used Paradise. And I almost came back from it, but I made like the tiniest misplay and it was just enough to not be able to win. Like, my hand was very spell and trap heavy, and Paradise does not stop that. So I was kinda able to set up a decent board and then almost come back on the turn after. But I couldn't get Whittle. I missed Whittle by very little because of misplays. When did it happen? It was a few weeks ago. It was like the very first MD Dojo tournament. I don't know how many tournaments he's done so far. Oh, he's done. He's scheduling the third tournament for August 15. It's tomorrow. When did I don't remember? Let's see if it says the date of the first tournament. First tournament was June 20. I think next Push Belt Toy Box I'm going to be playing probably the White Forest build. I think I don't want to show April my awful garbage combo, branded combo lines. I think if I want to play where April watched me play branded, I'm going to need a couple weeks of practice beforehand. I want to commit crimes with this in Plushie Toy Box. I might play 3 copies of it just for the sake of having fun, I guess. Making it happen. With this hand, I cannot make it happen unless I'm going second and I get like 1 starter. That's a starter. Bad hands. Good hands. I guess I can do like 3 pushes. Pretty weird hand, but it works if they cannot interrupt. This is pretty decent, like 1 push, 1 negate for whatever they try to stop you with. It's like, have you noticed this? The entire day today I haven't gotten a White Forest starter. The entire day today. So I don't even feel bad about having the title of the stream be White Forest and stop playing White Forest. I'm simply not drawing any White Forest starter. Not in the games, not in the the test hands. There's still no White Forest starter. You see, like Stellar and these 2 cards are 3 copies. Even Tails with a Spellcaster, I'm just not getting that at all. What is this card set shit? Hushia does not do it, she's extension, not starter. Same for LZ Azumin. Okay, I've seen enough. I guess Thierry's card said, White Forest's card said, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, I am supposed to find someone to raise. Last time she got mad toward me. Who? Plushie? April? Display Unga Bunga. I have actually no thinking. Is it time to rebuild the Kashtira? Perhaps something like this? My special unique concoction? I think it might be a for-show raid, but we can try raiding a new guy that I've never raided before. I don't think I'll raid them because I just never interacted much with them. It will be Project for Waiter. I got a network with them earlier, I guess. Let's go raid show. Thanks for the stream. I mean, it's people that you might know. I think you know Chinese guy. It's just that I personally don't know them. You know what? Let's raid them. Why not? If you want to play later, write me on Discord. Maybe, maybe. Pretty late and I still want to do some things. So I'm not sure. Alright, we are getting ready to raid. Thank you so much for coming around for the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Weekend soon. Hope you also have a good time in your weekend. Bye bye. Good luck on your duels and all that stuff.